No, but one of the things that I hear over and over again about the impending crash is the refinance from the commercial sector. Okay? And I just want to point this stuff out to you. I fucking hate this is why banks need to start paying attention, because we're not falling apart this time. The delinquent, no one's failing on their mortgage for the most part. They're trying to push the commercial real estate fallout onto the consumer. They're trying to like lump it into the residential market. No one's not paying their bills. You know what happened in 08? No one paid their fucking bills. All right, everybody got these 7-1 adjustable mortgages. I had one. It was like an adjustable rate mortgage. Basically, you were paying, let's just say, $1,500 a month, and then oops, all of a sudden, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, your mortgage payment goes up to $2,500. No one could pay it. They went, you know, and this is before wages were where they are and inflation where, you know, was where it was. Unemployment is low. They're trying to push the adjustment from the commercial market. Yeah, hotels are going to fail. Office buildings that got sold during the pandemic are going to fail. Meaning, I'm sorry, commercial management firms based out of California, which is what most of these are. They're from the South. They're from like Florida, California, Texas. We're the largest scale commercial management firm in the world. We buy properties all over. They were buying independent private collections of commercial real estate all over the United States. They sold the let's just say the Italian guys around Rhode Island that sold it to these multinationals. All right, they sold it to them for, let's just say if I was buying the strip mall or the garden center or something like that for $5 million 7 years ago, I just sold it to a company in California for $26 million. That's what happened. You still following me? They sold it for too much money to a multinational. Okay? Now, that multinational was just a bunch of fucking morons working on like, look at all the rent roll. We can increase the rents, and then boom, we'll be in the, like, we're, you know, operating on 20% margin, 15% margin, whatever the fuck they thought. Now that game isn't going to come out, and that's not going to come to fruition, right? The vacancy rate's going to go up. COVID hit. No one went back to work. Offices shrunk by 50%. Yada, 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 so on and so on. They're going to fail, okay? That's their fucking problem. And they're pushing it through. They're like, the impending doom for the real estate market. It's not the residential real estate market. These aren't fucking, these aren't people in homes. These aren't single family homes. These are like, they're not even 5 units. These are like 40 unit buildings that were bought by like shell companies from China and Russia. Like, who gives a shit? Let them fucking fail. This isn't your problem. So try to steer clear through that bullshit, because it's not delinquency rates. It's not residential real estate, and they're trying to lump them together. I can already see it happening on CNBC, like real estate market impending doom. People are paying their fucking mortgages, okay? For real. You need to know that. I'm not seeing it as much. All right? So when Garden, let's just take it for example, in Cranston, Rhode Island, we have Garden City. Garden City is like a huge commercial real estate. Chris likes it because Garden City sold for, what did they sell for? $360 million?
Something like that.
All right, $360 million times 8 grand. What's 360 times 8? 28.8? Yeah, 28.8. Yeah, okay. You like that? See?
2.8 billion.
Yeah. So it's no, it's the mortgage. The monthly mortgage payment is 28 million, 2.8 million a month. They have to collect in rent for all those. Right. So now New Balance isn't selling. They closed their doors. Some of the big boxes closed down. It's not really retail. It's more office, medical, private sector, not even medical really. But basically, they're gonna fail. All right. The same thing that's why we're not buying multifamilies at this price, because they think they're going to come in and jack up rent, and then all of a sudden we're going to have shooters on our hands. So that's it, man. That's really it. That's I want to keep you guys clear of that. So it's not like, oh, dude, the market can't sustain. It's not true. It's not. It has nothing to do with us. I don't give a shit. And them shoving it down our throat. Honestly, we should be lighting them on fire for trying to do this. Oh God, this is like an all girls are whores kind of conversation. That's what it is. Like, dude, all girls are whores. Like, you talking about my wife? Now we have to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't worry, my wife's gonna hear you call her a whore. She's gonna come out here and fucking put your hands in a fucking spoke or a motorcycle wheel.